Then we looked further into Pavassara Vagga, saying the first thought is pure, then comes the immoral thoughts, and then comes the moral thoughts. We looked at how the creation of the chitta, and we looked at the Abhyakruta Paticca Sampadaya, right? In Abhidharma Pitaka 1, Paticca Sampada Vibhange, we looked at Katame Dhamma Abhyakruta. It's asking what is Abhyakruta. Yasmin Same Kamavachara Kusalassa Kammasya Katatta Uppacchitta Vipakang Uppannang Hoti Upeka Sahagata Ruparammana Upeka Sahagata Ruparammana. So the Rupa is Upeksha Sahagata, Upeka, that is neutral. Tasmin Same Sankara Pacchaya Vijnanam. It starts with Sankara Pacchaya Vijnanam. There is no avidya. Vijnana Pacchaya Namam. No Nama Rupa, it's Namam. Nama Pacchaya Chattayatanam. There is no Salayatana. Talking about Chattayatana. Chattayatana Pacchaya Passa. Passa Pacchaya Vedana. Vedana Pacchaya No Tanna, No Padana, it's Bhava. Yeah. So this is the Avyakruta Paticca Sampade. No avidya, no salayatana, no tanna, no upadana. So that is the pure mind. It's not defiled at that time. When it's Avyakruta, even the Arihatun Vahanse has that. There is no upadana, no tanna, no avidya. Right? Then after some time comes the avidya, trushna and upadana. Right? Tatta katamang sankara pacchaya vijnanam yan chittam mano manasa chakku vijnana dhatu. What is sankara pacchaya vijnana? We looked at what is sankara pacchaya vijnana, chakku vijnana. So because even the Arihatun Vahanse has the pancha skandhaya, the 5 aggregates are there. So there is nothing wrong in the 5 aggregates, because there is nothing you can do about it. It's all about the 5 clinging aggregates, which are the pancha upadana skandhaya. That is the abhisankara process. That is what we need to worry about. Then we looked at tanna akka. What is tanna akka? Is tanha, you because of tanna you fall into the lower side. Tanna kaya is falling into the lower side. So tanna akka is not falling into the lower side. So that is what we need to be doing. Tanna kayo virago nirodho nibbhananti. Right? Then we looked at the na chetana karniya sutraya. Na chetana, no chetana, in other words. Right? There is nothing to do with chetana, because it happens automatically. What happens when you are in a priti state? Priti manasakayo passaddati, passaddakayo sukhandeti, sukino samadhyeti. You don't have to forcefully do anything. Once you get to the priti, then priti sukha ekagrata, that happens automatically. So what you need to do is just take your mind away from the world. So that is raga dvesha moha. When that happens is when the priti, the proper priti or the happiness comes in. When the happiness comes in, you feel the real happiness. Then comes the sukha, the pleasure. That's how it happens. There is nothing to do with chetana, because chetana is abhisankara, right? So that was what we discussed in the last episode. Now we are going to start episode 18, Lucas. So episode 18. First we are going to look at Pabhassara Chitta. The application, actually it's the application of Paticca Samuppada. This is very very deep, but this is what we need to know. This is what everyone needs to know. It's not about knowing the words So if someone knows, okay, avidya pacca sankara vijnana nama rupa salayatana passa vedana tanna upadana bhava jati jara marana soka parideva dukkha domanasa, that's not what is needed. So those are just words. It's the application that is needed. So you need to know how it works, how you stop the process of abhisankara, how you stop the tanna, upadana, bhava. So this is what we are trying to learn here. We did discuss the same topic before, but this is the same thing again, maybe in deeper detail, right? So if you were there for the previous one, it will help you to understand further, hopefully, right? So the first one is pabassara chitte. So this is what we were talking about in the previous one as avyakruta paticca sampade. So what happens is, you have chakku, the eye is there, and you get in contact with a rupa, which is the vision, right? Paticca to seeing process. There is a paticca, but this paticca is not paticca with tanha. It's not paticca with raga. It's not raga paticca. It's just paticca to seeing process or to identify. So at the time of identifying, there is no avidya, right? It's sankara without avidya. It starts with sankara, right?